Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming to you today. It is Saturday, January 25th, 2014. Yeah. I am going to be chewing gum because my mouth is dry, okay? And I stand corrected on yesterday's soliloquy about distilled water. All right, here's the correction. Distilled water is absolutely marvelous for when you need a sterile water, like when you're using a neti pot to clean your sinuses, or other types of, in your humidifier with your iron, so it doesn't build up mineral deposits on your iron. So distilled water does have great purposes. However, the best water for human consumption is alkaline water. I stand corrected. I want to just put that out there so that no one goes and tries distilled water like to drink for their water. No, I don't feel foolish, but oh well. Okay, so I'm drinking my water, and this morning I did do a green, not a smoothie, green juice, and I was trying to eat, I made sweet potato soup, but, boy, that's just too much. I told you all my lips are super moisturized because I'm still kind of trying to hydrate myself. So, understand that, please. So, this morning I felt like I wanted to eat something warm. I started with warm water and squeeze of lemon, and that was fine. I didn't finish it, but I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 sips. And then I really felt like I wanted to eat something warm, so I had canned yams, canned sweet potatoes. They're not the same vegetable. Rhubarb or whatever they're called, tuber. So I rinsed off the sweet potatoes because they were canned, lots of sugar. I rinsed them 3 times. I put in some distilled water in the pot, in the little frying saucing pan. I mashed up the sweet potatoes in there. I added cinnamon, applesauce, vanilla flavoring, ginger, and it was good. I cooked it on a low fire, and then I put it in the oven, and it was good. But then I said, wait, this is starchy, and starchy is sugary, and sugary promotes fungus, and that's going to go right back to the crappy problem. So I put all of that in a container and put it in the freezer. So when I get better, I will eat it, but not right now. I can't have starch. Okay. So my daughter on Facebook today, I'm trying to change my hand position. My daughter posted this morning on Facebook. And by the way, I haven't been on Facebook a whole lot because this week has been a marathon of activities. But I went on this morning just to see family, what they're doing. And she had posted a video with this Japanese scientist who conducted this experiment dealing with 3 containers of, it looked like rice, is what it looked like. Rice and water in these, not petri dishes, but some type of scientific dish. So then for 30 days, he spoke to one of the dishes, I love you. And the second dish, he called it ignorant or stupid, or he berated it with his words. And the third dish, he ignored. At the end of the 30 days, the dish that he spoke, I love you to, started to sprout. The dish that he berated, calling it foolish, stupid, and dumb and stuff, started to turn like black, just all black. It was, yeah. And the third dish that he ignored started to mold. Now, if the scientific experiment was done with efficacy and nothing was added to those dishes that we know nothing about, then what does that say about our words to one another and even to ourselves? Because many of us are in the second dish or in the third dish. I would say most of the population is in the second and third dish than in the first dish. There are high levels of abuse, neglect, meanness in this world that people experience from their birth as a birthright or as a rite of passage to life. So I was looking at that in terms of my own life. And I don't know, I think I could possibly right now be the third dish. Because there are aspects of my life that are being ignored that really need to be looked at and that really need to be nurtured. They need a great big old hug. And so that could be, I'm just, I'm looking at this metaphysically for the moment, my condition. So that, and I'm doing it, to kind of examine it and then help you to kind of maybe see for yourself what your condition might be linked to. So here I am with what I think is fungus in my throat and in my body. Overgrowth from eating. I eat, I already told you all what I like to eat. I haven't been able to eat those foods this month. Well, in the quantity that I had come to be eating them in. And I had a consultation last evening and with the nutritionist, and this consultation revealed a lot to me about my nutrition and how when I get stressed, like I just go to certain types of food that don't build my body. So my body has come, I'm thinking, I can't really pinpoint any other contaminant that forced this on me. There could be one, but I can't pinpoint it. So I'm just looking at what I do. I'm taking responsibility for what I do. And I think that's a reasonable approach. So, yeah, overeating sugar, So, yeah, that's that. So I'm going to just continue to work on cleaning up, eating clean. So I asked my consultant last night, well, what is eating clean? Nothing from a can, nothing processed, only fresh living foods. Yeah. So I'm in a good place right now because I do have some fresh living foods. I have some vegetables and fruit. But my fruit, I'm going to have to really minimize my fruit for right now too. So, y'all, this is, oh my gosh. This has been eye-opening. When I look back on all the different little things that I did that could possibly have been little contributors to the beginning stages of the weirdness and then as the weirdness progressed. So, yeah. So other than that, it's Saturday and this is a rest day for me. I am doing nothing fancy. I've got reading to do. I've got cleaning to do. Probably reach out to some folks. But I'm not. Because sometimes, like when you were a kid and you would go out in the cold weather And without covering your face or without covering your ears, remember how that would feel? I hate that feeling, man. I hate that feeling. So I stay covered up. I do. So I don't want to even go out in this stuff. I mean, this would be a perfect day to walk the trail if it was like 45 degrees or 50. It would be perfect to go walk the trail. But I ain't. Unless it hits 45 or 50 and there's no precipitation. So yeah. All right, y'all. Well, this is my little random check-in for Saturday. I'm not going to edit this, so I'm not going to insert pictures of the soup or the green juice that I made. But I will say that green juice is a mean green juice. And I might as well just go on all the way and do the Joe Cross thing, you know? Yep. I may as well since I'm here already. All right, if you don't know who Joe Cross is, Google his butt. Google his name. Google him. You ought to know. You better know. Be blessed, y'all. Bye.